Hey, welcome to the Blowout Zoo. That's right, guys. This is Zach B, and we are starting our greatest challenge yet, the fully mutated public zoo. That's right, I'm here on the island with one goal in mind, to tame up and color stack every single dino on this map. No easy task, but I know we're up for the challenge. You can see that we're starting here with our basic zookeeper shack, and together we will build the coolest zoo for everybody to come and enjoy. Hit that like button for me so I know you're with me, and let's get this started. Now, the shack, guys, is equipped with just the basics. I have my zookeeper's Jeep, I have my zookeeper outfit, and then my basic tools. Let's jump in the Jeep. Now, my goal today is to get our first 3 dinos for the series. 1 flyer, 1 berry collector, and 1 carnivore. All right. Now, as you can see, we have our zookeeper Jeep, and I'm not sure if this is a benefit or if this is kind of going to hinder the process. It looks like it's cruising right now, and then we just spun out right there. So this thing is going to be a piece of work. But guys, like I said, we need to be on the lookouts for a flyer, a berry collector, and a carnivore to help us get started with this series. Now, I'm very excited about this series. Make sure to smash that like button if you are as excited as I am. And guys, we're doing it all together. I'm going to tame them, breed them, and build their zoo enclosures with you in each episode. You know what? I'm kind of liking this thing, but I'm guessing it's going to explode one of these times with me inside. Wait a minute. I see a big tail back there. Is that a bronto? Oh, yeah, that's a bronto, guys. So Rex fighting a bronto. Is that what's going on? Oh, gosh, guys. I'm stuck in the tree. I really don't know what the purpose of the ATV... You know what? I'm going to leave the ATV. 86 creatures on the list, and it looks like we found dino number 1. All right, what do we got? 2 brontos. It did take down a Rex. I called it, guys. I knew it was fighting a Rex back here. Level 12. What did it go up against? A level 138. Oh, guys, that's going home with us. Let's see how many of these it's going to take. If they're so slow, I might be able to get enough darts in her before she hits me. Or not. Oh, man, I don't think I picked a steep enough hill, guys. Oh, gosh. Wait a minute. She's running. No, she's not. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, she's got a big old head. Oh, she's running. No, she's not. What is she doing? Is she running? Are we fighting? You going down? Going down. Oh no, she's coming. She's coming after me. Oh! Oh! She's coming! She's coming! Guys! Oh boy! She's a tough one. Level 138, guys. No joke. Hello. This is a female too, so we're going to need to be on the lookout for a male. I see a male over there. I don't know what level it is. I don't really care what level it is, honestly. We've got a nice high-level female. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, don't hurt me. Oh, don't hurt me. Oh, she's swinging. Guys, she's swinging. How's she still going? And down. Oh, yes. Where did that PT go? There it is. Let's get that knocked out real quick. Oh, sweet. Right next to the bronto. Go to sleep. All right, guys. Now we are also working on our female flyer now. How perfect is that? Let's throw some meat in there. That also won't take up very long. Boom! Look at that, our first bronto. Guys, this bronto is going to be perfect for our berry gathering needs. Oh, no. All right, well, I forgot that the bronto is pretty tall, and when you're not on creative mode, you get used to playing creative mode after a while. That kind of happens. So where's my body? There it is. Man, he jumped a long way. So the brontos are now mating. I do not think that the eggs are just going to start hatching. Who knows? They might. So I think it's time to take one of these PTs out and get ourselves a carnivore. Now, I do have a particular carnivore in mind. There are plenty to choose from, but I have the thylacoleo on the top of my list. And maybe, guys, the thylacoleo is one of my favorite creatures ever. We've got a zoo to build, guys, and we cannot be messing around. And this carnivore is going to change the game. So I'm going to fly over to the Redwoods and find a couple of thylacoleos to bring home back to the shack. All right, guys. I've spotted a thylacoleo. Let's see what level it is. There it is. It's a level 48 male. I think that's going to be more than good to get us started, but we're going to have to find a safe place to land this PT to take out this thylacoleo. There's lots of stuff that's running around, especially terror birds. I don't want to get in a fight with a terror bird right now. But I think this might be an okay spot. Let's go ahead and see if we can't snipe this thylacoleo right off the tree. I think I got him. These things are pretty potent, and I definitely got a good shot on him. Oh, he's running back to me. Oh, boy. I thought he might have been out, so I got a little cocky there. Now I've got a Thylacoleo on my butt. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can't make a break over here, and then maybe have enough time to get off and shoot him. Where is he? Where did that Thyla go? The case of the disappearing Thylacoleo. Okay, our search continues. The first Thylacoleo was a fail. We'll probably just cut that out. Right, bam. Look at that, guys. We've got our Thylacoleos back at base. We've got PTs, we've got Brontos, and we've got eggs to pick up. Guys, this is working like a champ. We are already rocking and rolling, and by the end of this episode, we are going to have 3 zoo enclosures and 3 fully stacked dinos to show off in those enclosures. I am so excited. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to collect up these Bronto eggs, and I'm going to continue to collect up these PT eggs. And then what I want to do is I actually want to start building our enclosures. Let's go ahead and get organized and get to building. When it comes to the actual pens themselves, guys, I did have kind of a vision and kind of just winging it, and I want it to look really good for you guys. For when you're coming through the park, you can actually see the dinos really effectively. You can walk up onto the pens and look around. Unfortunately, we cannot change the look of the greenhouse windows in console, so they are kind of green and a little bit difficult to see through, and I will be using them all around different areas of the zoo. But at the end of the day, I want it to be as functional as possible. Obviously, you can see we are working hard on this aviary. I have this idea that the aviary will kind of act like a pass-through, almost like a tunnel when all of the pens are kind of built on this huge platform. So what I wanted to do was actually bridge the gap and create this really big space here that I can expand on. This is turning out really well. I now have these 2 mirrored buildings that are going to be perfect for our flyers. And then again, we can add to this entire area. So I have a nice entryway and then a stairwell that leads me up to where I'm planning on putting the Thylacoleo. At least that's probably what I'm thinking right now. Now, obviously, guys, you can tell that we are pretty cramped up here at the Zookeeper Shack. So I definitely am thinking in the next episode, it's probably going to be time for a breeding base. I have to say that's definitely in my future. We just have way too much going on here to be trying to do it all right up here at the base. And these Brontos take up so much room. But you know what? It's going to be worth it. Definitely getting some good colors now, guys. I don't want to show too much, but I'm definitely excited with how these are turning out. We did end up with a bunch of mutations, and I'm about to start stacking up our Thylacoleo. We actually got a rare double mutation, which is very cool, and I'm excited to see how it looks in our final enclosure. But like I said, guys, lots ahead. I've got Brontos, PTs on top, and like I said, the Thylacoleos are keeping me busy. So let me get back to it. Let me finish stacking these up, and I'll bring you back. I'm ready to look at some enclosures and some final mutations. I'll see you in a sec. Now, this Bronto pen, I was thinking I want to have something with decently tall walls, but nothing too crazy. Obviously, we want the Brontos to be able to stay in, but still have a good feeling like you're able to interact with them, which I think this pen turned out really well. I like it a lot. And then lastly, guys, this area here is going to be kind of walled off and fenced off to the best of my ability and turned into kind of a funnel point down to the beach and down to what I'm thinking is going to be our Thylacoleo area. Obviously, right now, I'm just kind of working on the fencing and the entryway, which is going to take a pretty good bit of time. Honestly, there's no quick building in Ark. Even on creative mode, it still takes a lot of time and a lot of thought, and I'm typically ripping stuff down and putting stuff up and ripping it down and tearing it down and trying to figure out the best overall look to suit the needs of our zoo. Make sure to hit that like button for me if you're enjoying it. And if you can't wait to come visit the zoo, make sure to let me know in the comments below. I'm super motivated to try to get this built as soon as possible. But obviously, it's going to take some time. Now, before I show you guys the mutations, I did want to just take a second and show you a very special surprise. I obviously have been working on a side project, the entrance to our zoo. And I think that that big old sign says it pretty clearly. This is going to be the public zoo here on the island. And as you can see, we have a pretty fantastic entrance all set up for you guys. So as you can see, this is going to be the entrance to the park, and this is where you guys are going to buy your tickets. That's right. And then you'll just follow this path right up to the park. And like I said, I'll have signs and everything set up for you, and you'll be able to see exactly where you're going. And I've been working overtime to make sure that everything turns out perfect. I have another couple surprises in store for the next episode. All right, well, as you can see, this ATV is an absolute liability. I think I'm going to take one of our new Thylacolios. And no, this isn't one of the fully stacked ones. I just wanted to do something to get around a little bit faster to our pens. So our Bronto pen is right down here, guys. You can see I kind of had a Jurassic Park theme going. I wanted it kind of all metal, nice and sleek looking, with a couple of areas where we could actually walk up onto the ramp and walk around and get a better view of these Brontos in person. But obviously, this is just the parent Bronto. We need to go ahead and throw out one of our new fully stacked Brontos to add to the exhibit. And look at that, guys. I think that's going to be the perfect accent to this Bronto exhibit. Holy smokes, we've got the green legs with the purple body, the red back, and the bright royal blue stripe. Guys, that is one good-looking Bronto. Super pumped with how that turned out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the PTs. Now, my goal, guys, is to absolutely detail this park out fully with all sorts of different paths and different signs so that you can find your way around really, really clearly to all of the different enclosures. Because obviously, they are going to be quite spread out if I'm going to fit in all 86 of these creatures. Lots and lots of dinos. And honestly, this is definitely one of my favorite pens, the bird pen. That's right, guys. I'm going to have all sorts of flyers on this platform here in a bunch of different types of enclosures, and I cannot wait to see how they turn out. But let's go ahead and take a look and see how our PTs turned out today. As you can see, we have the parent walking around down there. Boom. Gosh, oh my gosh, I love how these turned out, guys. This looks incredible. The yellow, pink, purple, and then the green in the fin with the purple beak. Guys, I could not believe how good these PTs turned out. And again, this is just one out of the few that I'm going to have in here. Honestly, I have a bunch more to do, and I'm just getting started. I cannot wait for you guys to see this zoo in person. Honestly, that's what I'm the most excited for by far. Now, like I said, guys, if I end up taking these stairs up, I did end up finishing this area as, like I said, a little bit of a fenced-in area that funnels down to the beginning of the Thylacoleo exhibit. But you know what? I'm going to leave it a surprise. I'm not going to go into the Thylacoleo exhibit. I don't want to show too much. I did already show you guys the Bronto pen and the PT pen, but as you can see, I'm working hard on the Thylacoleo pen, and it's going to take me a little bit of time. So I'll show you guys our Thylacoleos in the beginning of the next episode. So hit that subscribe button. I don't want you to miss out on a single bit of it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.